Welcome to Filson Health and Wealth videos. As usual, this is a social display, a program presented from a layman's point of view, not meant to be professional, either medical or technological or the like types, but on plainly from a layman's view, meant to be discussed freely to raise the awareness of the populace, and everybody is welcome to make their own free contributions to the discussions. The free discussion here is about COVID-19 vaccines. We want to highlight a few of them just to raise the awareness of the populace on the availability of some of the products, and it is meant for you as an individual or group of people to go on to find out which one you intend to be applied to your system. This is a free discussion, and we want to appreciate the owners of the pictures used, the online pictures used in this presentation, and to salute them for the concerted efforts at making sure that the world is not overrun by this COVID-19 scourge. It's a great effort you people have been making. Kudos to you. A COVID-19 vaccine is a medical application intended to provide acquired immunity against severe acute respiratory syndrome, coronavirus 2, that causes coronavirus disease 2019, also known as COVID-19. Well, we all know that the news of COVID-19 started spreading as far back as December 2019, and gradually, as we enter into the year 2020, it was becoming more confirmed and more impressed on the populace. And here, concerted efforts were being made by various medical bodies, pharmaceuticals around the world. And today we have a few, although there are many, but we shall just highlight just a few of them that have come to the forefront and are being used widely all over the world. The first one to be considered is the Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine. This is a product developed by a German pharmaceutical company, and it is applied by intramuscular injection. This is a well accepted vaccine, and it has been approved to be used in various parts of the world, and it is still being distributed up till now because the frantic efforts to curtail the impact of this COVID-19 scourge is a frantic effort, and no stone will be left unturned until there is a remarkable victory and a total victory, subduing of the scourge. The next vaccine to be considered is the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine. It is a product of Oxford University and AstraZeneca with headquarters in UK. This vaccine, like others, has been given clinical trial, that is tested widely to be sure that it is efficacious and it can stop the infection of very severe COVID-19 in the body system of whomsoever it is applied, and being convinced of its efficacy, it is now being applied on the populace, starting with UK and European countries and some other major countries. In fact, many countries with millions of doses being distributed around the world. All these are efforts to combat. We are all part of the news that were being spread about several months back as this scourge continued to ravage, to destroy many lives. And one can only give kudos to those who are involved in making sure that this scourge is stopped, this virus is stopped and given and made to stop its effects, its negative effects, the destructive effects on the populace. And that is the essence of having these vaccines, which has been well reportedly performing creditably with high percentages of efficacy, well, some above 60%, some above 70%, even some up to 90%, and so on. So what we are trying to highlight here is that this is a development that is going on in society. Those who are given the talent, the knowledge, the wealth of knowledge, they are not relenting, resting on their oars, but to make sure that the world is rescued from being, swept away, or how should we describe it? From being destroyed, wiped out by a scourge that just appeared suddenly and took people by storm, and everybody was running helter-skelter. We should give kudos to the people, men and women, who have been, putting their lives on the line to save people's lives. In our free discussion here, we like to advise that you approach your doctor to find out more information, to ask more questions concerning aspects of maybe what are the likely side effects, or what are the developments, what are we to expect, how does it feel, is it something you can cope with, or what are the advantages of taking the vaccine, or otherwise. These are very important. These are very important questions you need to ask and get informed. But most likely, this is the development, the direction to which the world is moving, drifting. You hardly can have another choice than to make sure you do the needful. The third COVID-19 vaccine that we want to talk about is Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. It is developed by United States National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease, and also the Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority, and then Moderna. These are three major bodies who came together to produce this very vaccine. It is also applied by intramuscular injection. This also has gone through clinical trial and being satisfied that it is quite efficacious with convincing percentage of efficacy. It has been approved by the relevant bodies, for use by the populace. Remember, this discussion is on a social plane. It's a layman's view. All we are here for is just to bring the awareness, so that you don't just stay and say, oh, I don't even know if, maybe the virus, the vaccine is available or not. This is just to inform you that vaccines, efficacious ones, are quite available. But as being said earlier on, you also need to go to your medical staff, medical personnel, to ask for more information. You need to be well informed concerning your chances of accessing such vaccine, or the advantages or otherwise. But what we can tell you now is that, according to reports, this very vaccine is being distributed in various many major countries like Canada, European countries, even in UK, and so on, in many parts of the world. So you too cannot just afford to stand aloof and watch things go behind you. You have to make hay while the sun shines. The fourth COVID-19 vaccine to be highlighted here is the Johnson and Johnson COVID-19 vaccine, which is produced by Janssen Pharmaceuticals, which is a subsidiary of Johnson and Johnson, based in the United States. This also has undergone wide clinical tests, and just like any other one, having been certified fit for use, it is now being used, and millions of doses being produced and distributed to the populace. Let us know that human beings cannot just sit down and be watching, and people are being ravaged. Otherwise, mankind will be emptied, will be wiped out of the earth's surface. So let us give kudos to all these people who have done who are still doing their best to salvage mankind from these destructive scourge. Please, your comment is highly respected and expected, with your like button and comments and subscription. Thank you very much for watching.